Hey guys, this is Rick from support, and what we're going to do today is we're going to go through part 2 of Windows Vista tweaks and optimizations for audio recording and playback. If you've already watched part 1, we've already disabled visual effects. We've disabled the onboard sound card. I've showed you how to turn off the user account control. So today we're going to go through 4 more tweaks that you can do on your Vista machine if you're experiencing pops and clicks or some sort of choppy playback. These are things that you can try. Basically, these are things that you should do anyway if you're using your computer primarily for recording. Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is disable the remote assistance option in Vista. And in order to do that, we have to go to our control panel. So we're going to go to Start. We're going to go to Control Panel. And next, we're going to go to System, which is right here. Okay. So under System, you'll see some tasks on the left-hand side over here. And one of the options here is Remote Settings. So we're going to click on Remote Settings here. Okay. In the remote settings system properties, it'll most likely default to the remote tab, which is where we want to be. So what we're going to want to do is turn off remote assistance. And basically, in order to do that, you just uncheck this box, and you click Apply, and you click OK. So some technical support systems may ask you to keep this service on, but if it's not the case for you, then go ahead and disable it. A simple Google search, or even going back in to the remote systems and clicking on the what happens when I enable or disable will offer you up a little bit more info about what turning this off may do or may not do. But I'll leave that up to you guys to look into. We're just going to go ahead and disable it. All right, so that's done. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is turn automatic updates off, and I've seen automatic updates really screw up a lot of people's computer configurations in the past. Automatic updates like Java updates, maybe antivirus updates, things like that. Can really affect your computer's performance. I like to manually go in and check my updates periodically, so I know what I'm updating instead of letting the operating system just do it for me at any given time. So let's go ahead and turn that off. So we're going to want to go back to the control panel, and we're going to want to click on Windows Update, which is this last icon over here. And then we're going to want to click on Change Settings. Okay, so right here we have install updates automatically recommended. We've got the every day at 3 a.m. You can set this to whatever you want, but we just want to turn it off. So let's never check for updates and click OK. Now it's up to you to check for updates from now on. So if you do this, you're going to need to maybe once a week check to see what updates are available. You can set a reminder for yourself, maybe in your email or whatever. But yeah, turning this off may save you some problems in the future. Okay, moving on. Processor scheduling. So basically, some audio applications recommend setting the processor scheduling setting to background services rather than what Vista defaults to, which is programs. Some people say that it's not good for your system. I'm just going to offer this up as an option. If you're experiencing pops and clicks and you don't know what to do and you've tried everything else, you can try turning this processor scheduling off. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go back to the control panel, and let's go to System. Okay. And then we're going to go to Advanced System Settings. And we're going to click on the Advanced tab, which we are already on. Okay, and under the performance option here, we're going to click on Settings. And we're going to click on the Advanced tab. And right here, you can see Processor Schedule and choose how to allocate processor resources, adjust for best performance of programs or background services. So this is another thing you can try. It's very easy to change back. So if you see some sort of loss in performance in other areas besides audio application and audio recording, just go back and reset it to programs. We're going to set it to background services just for the tutorial, and we're going to apply that, and we're going to click OK. Now, the last thing I'm going to take you through today is how to set the virtual memory on your computer to be a fixed size. You can do some more research on virtual memory, but basically Windows uses a section of your hard drive as a paging file for storing and retrieving data when your RAM is filled. Basically, your virtual memory size should be about 1.5 to 2 times the amount of your PC's total RAM. So if you don't have that much allocated, you may need to increase it. And we can stay right here in the System Properties Windows System Property window for our advanced system settings, and click on the Settings button again under Performance. This time we want to click on the Advanced tab again, and now we want to click on Change. So right here it says Virtual Memory. A paging file is an area on the hard disk that Windows uses as if it were RAM. Total paging file size for all drives, and then it gives you what you have. I've got 2 gigs of RAM on this machine, about 2,000 megabytes. We're going to change it. So as you can see here, Windows will actually call out a recommended amount of virtual memory, and then it shows you what you have allocated. I only have 2,337 megabytes of virtual memory allocated. Windows recommends at least 3,055. So what we're going to do is we're going to change that. In order to do that, you want to go up here and uncheck Automatically Manage Paging File Size for all drives, and then you want to click on Custom Size. Okay, so what we're going to do is change it from our initial size to what we want it to be. And okay, here we go. My keyboard wasn't working for a second here. So let's go ahead and do 2337, and then we're going to change it. Okay, and we're going to click OK. Okay, so it's asking me to restart my computer. Okay, basically, I guess this is a really good place just to stop this tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and restart. We've done 4 more tweaks. I hope this has helped you. I'm going to take you through at least maybe 6 to 8 more in the next 2 parts of the tweak tutorial for Vista. So make sure to catch them all. Thanks.